It's your girl T here, back with the Sunday video. I know you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day because you're tea timers. It's absolutely what we do. Our affirmation of the day is, my manifestations are working. My manifestations are working. We're tea timers. Our manifestations are always working for us. So I had a few subscriber questions that I just want to answer in today's Sunday video, so I will jump into it right away. I had a subscriber question that if you're manifesting your SP in your reality, does that mean you have to share them with someone? I guess if they have a 3P, I didn't really follow the question, but they're asking, do I have to share my SP in my reality? Absolutely not. We all live in our own individual realities. I have a different reality than your reality, than your parents' reality, than your son or daughter's reality, etc., etc. So if in your reality, you're the only person that can be chosen, and everyone you love loves you 10 times more, you're the only person that's going to be with that SP. Nobody else in your 3D can conform to those rules. Your rules make what am I trying to say? Your beliefs create the rule system for your 3D reality. So in your 3D reality, if you made a rule that you are the only one allowed to have the person that you love and vice versa, that's what's going to go on. If you make a rule in your reality, or you solidify a belief in your reality that you are monogamous with everyone that you want to be monogamous with and vice versa, that's how it's going to go down. There's no sharing. I think what the person's getting confused about is if you are assuming you're with them in your reality, but they're with someone else in someone else's reality. But the way that you look at things through your reality is the only reality you're going to actually experience. So you being with your SP in your reality is the only reality you're going to live, as long as you solidify the beliefs that, what am I trying to say? That support that idea that you get whoever you want and they are with you and only you. Another question that I had was, it was to do with circumstances. There was two, and they were listing out all the circumstances, but they were with this person and they were in a different city, and this is what they were going through. I've told you this before, and I say it again, circumstances don't matter. No matter what the circumstances are, if you focus on what you want as opposed to what appears to be a circumstantial hurdle in front of you, you're going to get what you want. So let's take as an example, they live in a different city. So you're worried that you'll have to do a long distance relationship. You can affirm something along the lines of, I can't believe how great it is to see my SP every day. Me and my SP get closer and closer by the day, as well as in distance. My SP lives just around the way from me. It's so great. I get to see them whenever I want. Your reality can change in 2 seconds flat. If you guys don't believe me, look at when COVID came. Whether you believe in COVID or not, I know there's a lot of people that don't believe COVID was real. That's not the point. When it came and there was the threat of everybody getting sick, the world shifted itself within a couple days. Everything shut down completely. All the rules changed. Everything changed according to what we believed was reality. It all shifted. That's the same thing with when we're manifesting. Nothing is too great to overcome. So when you look at a circumstance and start thinking, how is this going to happen? How is this even possible? Look at it the way it is right now. Stop doing that, because it's not your job to figure out the how. It's only your job to look and focus on the way you want things to be, because that's how they're going to end up if you are successful in shifting your belief to match the reality of that unseen. Meaning, if you believe more in what you're not seeing in 3D and what's in your 4D, as opposed to what you see right ahead of you, it's going to eventually push out, and your subconscious is going to take it as fact. And that is the reality you're going to live. I had another question about, if I'm recreating my SP and I want them 100% different, do I have to manifest each individual trait, or are there blanket affirmations, meaning affirmations that cover everything that I can say about them? Of course there's blanket affirmations. You can write a list of everything you want to see in your partner, and you can read it over a couple times and title it something like My Perfect SP, and then you can affirm, I am so happy everything I scripted about my SP came true. Or you can say, my SP is showing up perfect now. My SP is showing up perfect. Instead of focusing on the things that aren't working for your SP, you focus on the way that you want to see them show up, and that's what will happen. A lot of times, as I mentioned before, you guys will manifest in a little sliver of the version of the SP you want to see, or they'll just show up period and say something to you in text, and then you'll drop all your affirming and you'll just go straight by what they're saying in text, and you'll live in the 3D world as opposed to still living in the 4D world until they show up 100% completed. It's like if you ordered a package from Amazon and they only send you half the package. Would you just say, that's okay, I'll just assume that I can only get half the package? Or would you contact Amazon right away and get the full package? And once you place your order with Amazon, you know that it's coming. It's the same thing with us affirming and scripting and using whatever technique we want. We are doing those techniques to get into the headset and the mindset that what we want is already ours. So if your SB is showing up, you still affirm. You still affirm until it becomes so natural you don't know any other version of your SP. Some people have said when they're manifesting an SP, it becomes so real to them that they can't even remember or associate with the other version of the SP that's showing up for them in the 3D, because they only are resonating with the 4D version of the SP, and that version eventually shows up. You hold the power. Focus on what you want, and what you want will show up. If y'all have questions, I know you will, please ask them below. I love y'all, but not as much as you should be loving yourselves. Have a beautiful, blessed Sunday. Bye.